Provisional data from CDC's National Center for Health Statistics indicate there were an estimated 107,622 drug overdose deaths in the United States during 2021, an increase of nearly 15% from the 93,655 deaths estimated in 2020.
Back in the 1980s, most people thought we could arrest and prosecute our way out of the drug problem. And that's why by 1990, the public was pushing for tougher drug laws, longer sentences, mandatory minimum, and it's just taken a while for people to recognize, particularly politicians, to recognize that the war on drugs should be more of a public health war rather than a criminal justice war.
You know, folks don't talk about this a lot, but we see more than double the amount of deaths from overdose than we do from homicide in our city, right? And like, for whatever reason, people don't talk about that.
Like, I actually overdosed over and over and over again. Whereas though I would wake up, my tongue was bleeding because my teeth was like pressing down on my tongue as I was out. My eyes was hurting real bad because they was up in the top of my head. I had this ringing sensation in my ears before I actually went out. And I thought it was a high, but then after I did a study of, you know, what is an overdose and stuff like that, that's you dying. An overdose is you actually dying. And when you come back to, if you come back to, it's either by Narcan or the grace of God.
The new data shows overdose deaths involving opioids increased from an estimated 70,029 in 2020 to 80,816 in 2021. Overdose deaths from synthetic opioids, primarily fentanyl and methamphetamines, also continue to increase.
You know, we know that addiction is a disease, and if we are serious about a public health approach in the city, which I think we are, and I think our mayor is, then just kicking out folks back onto the streets who are suffering from addiction is not an effective response.